What's up guys, Violet here, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is another episode of MYTHBUSTERS. I say this every time, but this is the most popular series on my channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the amount of support that you guys show on the channel for MYTHBUSTERS. So before the video does start, we can go again for another 1,000 likes for today's MYTHBUSTERS episode. That'd be greatly appreciated, and also comment down below your myths on for next week's episode as well, and also subscribe if you're new around here. You know, why not, to catch up to date for more MYTHBUSTERS. But anyway, with all that out of the way, this week's MYTHBUSTERS was pretty interesting. I usually say that every week, but there's some in here that you guys are really going to enjoy. So without further ado, let's get right into them then. So the first one is from Alpha Wolf Aeon Mage. I think that's how we say his name, but either way he says, myth, can you deflect hardlight shots with a sword, the artifact? So this was quite interesting. As we know, the hardlight shoots off walls, it rebounds off walls quite a bit, but does it rebound off the sword? Let's watch the footage and we will take a look. So no, the hard light doesn't rebound, it will just damage the enemy. It only does 2 damage, but nevertheless it still does damage the enemy. Moving on then, we have myth from Tactus or Taxis. I can't really say your name, buddy, but either way he says, if you equip the memory of Fairwinter artifact and get kills with a bad Juju, do you gain grenade and melee energy? Now sadly I didn't have this artifact, but Iron Nebula came into the rescue and actually had this artifact, so big shout out to Iron Nebula. Go subscribe to him, his channel will be linked in the description below, and it'll probably also be linked right at the end on screen as well. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the footage that he sent me, and then you will see for yourselves. So as we can see, wasn't much footage, but it says that the perk does proc on the left, String of Curses I believe it's called, but the grenade or anything like that, it doesn't charge up whatsoever when he's getting kills. It just doesn't proc up one bit. So no, sadly it doesn't work. Yeah, it would have been nice if it did, but of course it doesn't work. Moving on then to the next myth, it's from Jazz the Elf, and he says, is it possible to get a 6-man collat and then they all self-res and collat again? You would need to use a really high impact sniper to kill the self-res if it is possible and with armor piercing rounds. Please do this, I would really appreciate it. So Jazz, we're coming at it for you and we're going to be doing this. I used the Devil's Dawn in footage, and it's safe to say it took a long time to actually get this done because so many people in the game were doing so many wrong things, but we managed to get it done, and here's the footage. So as you can see, I wish I was recording game sound because Shax went crazy when I managed to pull this off. When we finally actually managed to get it to work, Shax went crazy. But yes, you can at 6-man collat or warlocks, they will all self-res and you can do it once again. It is crazy what you can do with snipers, but of course to actually have this happen in a game online, very slim chance, if I must say so myself, but nevertheless it was really fun recording this one, so thank you for suggesting that myth. If you guys can tell us myths in the comments, that seem really fun to do. I love it when we get some great myths. But anyway, let's move on then to the next one. It's from Average Dude, and he says, if you start up Wrath of the Machine, can you ride your Sparrows over to Archon's Forge and do it with 6 people? Now I already knew the answer to this because I went and did it when the Wrath of the Machine raid come out, but I'll play the footage and you guys will see. So as you can see, I got to Archon's Forge and not even the big bubble things are there. The machine isn't lighted up where you could actually put your key things or whatever it is in there to actually start Archon's Forge. You can't do anything here in Archon's Forge when it comes to Wrath of the Machine, sadly. Bungie did think about that. But yeah, moving on then to the next myth is from Anime Person DR, and this is the last and final myth for today's video. He says, hey, can the Zen meteor destroy a Titan bubble with its special perk active? I think it's called like with a laser beam, and he's asking this because he has an Xbox One and he doesn't have the sniper, of course, because this is still a PlayStation exclusive for like a whole nother year. Me personally, I find that kind of bullshit. Xbox should get it at least after a year, and even so, a year to wait for PlayStation exclusive to go to Xbox. If that was me, I'd just make them wait like a month like Call of Duty is with their DLC, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to test this out and you can see for yourselves. So as you can see, no, it does not destroy the Titan bubble whatsoever. The Titan bubble is still up. Titan bubble is quite something when it comes to supers, and I guess you could say keeping it up, because most things can't destroy. I know in Nova Bomb, supers versus supers, yes, but like rockets, I think you have to shoot 2 rockets at a bubble. I don't know, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, they were this week's myths. I hope you did enjoy. Like I said, suggest your myths in the comment section below, and also towards the end of the video there'll be links on the screen where you can watch the previous video, or you can subscribe to me, or you can subscribe for Iron Nebula because he provided some of the myth footage in today's video. But hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you did enjoy, also subscribe if you're new around here, and comment down below your myths for next week's episode. My name has been Violet, and I'll see you guys on the next video.